fixing my background. How are you, my brother?
It sounds like you're in a mansion in a very large room. I can hear the echo.
I wouldn't call it a mansion, but it's a let me show you. It's a fairly big room. There's nothing in here.
Your video is not coming up.
You can't see me? What?
Yeah, I'm
Let me
being
see.
dead ass. It's the loading. It keeps loading. New bug with Riverside, I guess.
Can you see me now?
No.
Let me
You
look.
want to join the room again?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see you.
You see me?
Ask Jamie to close all other browser tabs and open with Riverside. Issue.
Close it. You can see?
Jamie has Riverside open in other tabs.
It's still saying that. I just closed it.
Yeah, you're in 180p. Okay, 360p now. Are you home?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm at home. I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay, so now you're in 180 now.
1
Uh,
a.m.
yeah. Before we start, how much time do you have, bro?
As
Or 16
much as we
minutes.
need. Yeah, about 60.
Okay. Then let's break this into two half. First half and second half. Do you want to start with the lighter topics, or do you just want to go with the meat for this session? I have something like,
And then
huh?
good. Actually, let's just start with the meat. Let's just go for it.
Okay, so you know the whole 27 thing, right? I had to give you the credit. I never thought of it, but I think it's true. I am pretty much in a very dark and low point now. You nailed it, bro.
Fuck, what let's
Uh,
I'm still in a dark low point, but tell me tell me what.
okay. Hopefully we can like cuddle each other in a shivering. You know, tomorrow there will be a like level 3 like snowstorm in New York City. There's
In
gonna be
your
like
yeah.
35 centimeters of snow. So today people went to the grocery store, the Key Food, uh, Walmart, and Costco to empty the shelves.
Yeah.
That's what people are doing today. Like
Are you stocked up?
I'm home alone. My mom is in China, so I'll be home for the next month alone by myself. A lot of time to think of a way to commit suicide.
Yeah, sounds like that. We gotta get to the bottom of this. But to preface it, it's very common for I think specifically this archetype that both me and you are, that travel a lot, kind of don't really have a home base, spend a lot of their 20s living it up, living in different countries, floating, not putting roots in anywhere. Um, and 27 is kind of that threshold where you cross from like young and a lot of potential to, oh, my 20s are about to end. I'm in my late 20s and I'm not as far along in different metrics that I would have hoped that I would be. Is that kind of what you're feeling?
Yep, that's a good point. For me,
Or something specific?
for me, just nothing's like just plus. Last time I was bitching to you about that was nothing in comparison to what happened. So did I tell you? So when I was in New York, my volatile bicycle that has been with me for a long time got stolen. This trip, I burned my leg for the motorcycle pipes, and now there's huge blister. And I had bed bugs that was so bad that permanently scarred my body.
Oh my god. You take
I
2 hours?
like just like oh, this is what happened.
Damn.
And I couldn't even show you my back because that's literally like I got like some sort of A's. Here's what happened. The hotel has bed bugs, and this is like one spot on my leg. That's how big it. That was in but, Argentina actually. It's a very good hotel. It's not even a hostel.
Okay.
These are the tiny motherfuckers I found. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night. Why so so itchy? And I touch my face, touch my body. It's a huge swells. Yeah, that was like nothing. And I got my phone fucking robbed.
In Argentina as well?
No, in Paraguay, Asunción. So it's motorbike. Two people. I was carelessly waiting on the side of the street for Uber, and they just took the phone out of my hand. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's why I had to end my trip early. I was supposed to go to Santiago of Chile after that, but I decided just to fly home.
Okay, so what is your overall assessment of South America after all of that shit happened to you?
It's not good for long term living. It's tropical. It's good. Yeah, yeah, but safety is a huge problem. Uh, in the first 24 hours, I was in fucking agony. Not mad at a circumstance. Yeah, because nowadays your iPhone, that's literally an organ of yours. You do not functionally properly. Es especially not to mention the it's $1,000, yeah, sure. But the amount of time you need to download back everything and log in every single fucking stupid verification code. You don't have to go through the authentication, like 6 digit here and that. And sometimes you have to jump through hours and upon hours of hope. Yeah, those are the time costs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, uh, is all of those reasons the reason you're at such a low point? Because the good thing is all of those are very temporary things. They suck in the moment, but very quickly uh, they pass.
Yes, yes. It's not like I got STDs, right? That's permanent. It's not like my
Right.
house got burned down.
Didn't lose
And
or something.
you know Colin and Samir, the YouTube channel, both of their houses got burned down with the California fire last year. That was terrible. That's permanent damage.
Well, even that is like, dude, at least you didn't lose a hand or a finger or get AIDS or you.
Now, when I scroll on like Douyin, the Chinese TikTok, to see people actually get injured, like with a whatever accident, just got paralyzed permanently, I start to empathize. Before that, even with this theft, I thought, oh, those are the statistics. I'm extremely careful. I would never be one of those. But it did happen to you. It's just like when you get AIDS or cancer. Yeah, the statistics is very low, but if it happens to you, it's 100%.
Yeah. I'm this week and next week are my hardest training for the Ironman, and there were four of us. We were going to go to the closest beach near my house. I don't know if this is international news, but it's all over the news in Australia. In the last week, we were meant to go today. There's been four bull shark attacks at the exact beach we were planning on doing the 2 kilometer swim with. Three of them have, two of them have died.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah, I just think of stuff like that, and, like, I swear, like, that's the closest beach, we swim there all the time, and I'm like, "Dude, you can just get taken out by a shark." One guy lost his leg, he's fighting for his life, he lost his leg, another guy died. It's just like, dude, shit can happen, like, seriously bad shit can happen, a family member can die, and as bad as bed bugs are, getting your phone stolen or whatever it is, hell, like, it's not a permanent L,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. It's like very quickly those things
Uh,
rectify themselves.
you know Jordan Welch has a second channel.
Dude, I saw this video. I've been watching for Mars, and I know the video you're about to bring up. Getting robbed for like 5 or 6
Yes. Yeah. And after that video, his newest video is I bought a Lamborghini, and along the lines of, and I realized no one give a fuck. Basically, he's teaching kids, do not try to buy things you don't want to impress people you don't care about. A very good message.
Dude, the other thing I'm thinking about right now, my life is from an outward perspective pretty bad. I'm back living at my house in the suburbs. Like, there's fuck all to do here. Like, it can't get much lower in terms of L's. It'd be like if I lost all my money, I'd be back living here. Like, things aren't that bad. I'm still training. I'm still working every day. It's like, and no one gives a fuck from an outward perspective, if that makes sense. It's like, if I was balling out driving a Aston Martin around and I had the sickest apartment, it's like, I don't know. Everything's like, dude, it's you're always like kind of at the same thing, no matter the successes and also the downs, if that makes sense. Like you always rebound to this kind of baseline that like nothing ever. Does what I'm saying make any sense?
Yes. So I don't know if you subscribe to Sean Puri's newsletter. So in his latest one, he has this: we feel happy when we feel a sense of forward progress in our lives. This is why an upcomer on their journey can be happy living off ramen. But a billionaire who sold his company has no sense of direction could feel depressed. So if you want to be happy, just focus on making progress.
True, true. But coming back to your original point where 27 is a very like landmark year, is it just taking this series of subsequent L's one after the other that seems like shit?
Yeah, I think so. Also a little problem with my like family stuff, and just career wise, a sense of lost, you know.
Yeah. Um, well, dude, if you need anything from me, I can help anyway. Just let me know. But the sense of career-wise being lost, I 100% feel that. I very much feel like I wish I was further ahead than I currently am, but that is the most common. Like, that is unbelievably common, dude.
I think I'm kind of stuck in the middle, like in like Forbes. I've watched a lot of their videos. Like now, there's 7, 8, 9 of new billionaires that rode the AI wave just in the last 2, 3 years and become billionaires. I watched hours, maybe dozens of hours of their podcast, and I don't think they're like we're that much different. But now in my reality, I'm so picky with everything. Oh, this business is not scalable. Oh, that one, I cannot learn anything new from it. Oh, this one, oh, so will soon be replaced by AI. I'm not good enough to do the things I aspire to be, yet I'm terrible enough to just be as like cog in a machine. Curse of the smartness.
Yeah. My piece of advice for you, and take it or leave it, because who am I to say anything? But you are, you are a perfectionist when it comes to picking a business model, or picking like an opportunity to chase, and you'll like pick it apart like crazy and be like, as you said, this isn't scalable, or I can't automate this, or this or that. I think the best way to make progress, and it's something Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, he's like, you just need to do anything, and action precedes the knowledge of the path to go on, if that makes sense. The light illuminates as you walk it, and you just need to walk in any direction, pick any business model, commit to it, and then readjust course as you get feedback from the thing that you're doing. So if it's an app, go all in on trying to do an app, and as you learn more and get deeper into that business model, you can pivot or do this or do that. So that's my
That's a very good point. I 100% agree.
because dude, we've been doing Nutshell, and that's been like a decent business for like cash flow. But with how crypto has been for this year, I'm going all in on YouTube automation and running different channels, because I think that's my true, like,
Calling.
not necessarily calling, but like the skills that I have, I think they're the highest leverage. Like, it's the most rare being able to run up YouTube channels. Like, I started a new one um beginning of the year, and it's already 2,000 subscribers, getting good views. I'm getting it ready to be monetized. I think I can take any YouTube channel from zero to $10,000 in revenue in 3 months. Profit, actually, 0 to 10,000 in profit. I think that's the most rare skill I possess. So I'm going all in on that. It might not be scalable. There's a lot of problems with that. It's very tedious. I hate managing people, but I'm just going to commit to that for the full year and not let my thoughts of this isn't perfect because I can't scale it. It's not perfect because I hate doing this type of work. I'm just going to go all in on that and choose that and not get distracted from other things. That's my best idea of how to like make serious progress in one thing.
I agree. Another thing is Naval said he recently published this tweet that if you aren't happier, if you aren't getting happier as you get older, you're doing it wrong, and that's exactly how I feel. Whatever this life efficiency, make the most out of my given circumstances. Like it makes me like torn out.
Dude, yeah. I feel like everyone feels like this, bro, because I speak to everyone and they feel like this. And I think it's not just being 27, 28. It's also the the time that we live in, that everyone's quality of life is getting worse. We're the first generation in centuries where our generation has a worse quality of life than our parents. So we not only have that comparison of our life is shitter than as parents because we can't buy a house, everything's more expensive, everything's inflated away into motherfucking nothing. But we also are getting blasted in the face with our phones and short form content of like the top 0.001% who are crushing it, and either through luck or just complete exceptions or anomalies are like your Iman Gadzis and your Jordan Welches and people who are doing like tens of millions or whatever, and we're comparing where we are versus them. So it's like a double comparison. It's like I'm not even doing as well as my parents, but that's just a factor of the time. And but then you're also getting hit with I'm not doing versus all these peers who you're comparing yourself on your phone. So it's like everyone feels behind, everyone feels fucked, everyone feels like they're late to the thing. And it's just kind of like it's kind of a product of being born at the time we were. That's a cop out, but like
Uh-huh.
it's a
I
way.
have two older friends from college, and both of them works a very good job. Like let's say before tax, six figures. They're happily married. Can you believe that? One last year, one this year. And I call it the bliss of the ignorance. They never like watch those internet entrepreneurship videos. They're extremely happy being in a stable job, stable relationship, and maybe buy a house, raise family. They're extremely happy with that, and I'm jealous.
Harrison's a thief of joy because one of my closest friends here just got engaged. So
Hmm.
three of my closest friends here are engaged and about to be married. They all like houses. I'm not even trying to actively date. I'm living in my parents' house and I'm fucking grinding YouTube 12 hours a day. And I'm like, this is fucked. Yeah, so, but I guarantee they would look on the outward perspective and they'd be like, I have a 9 to 5. I live in this fucking shithole house compared to my parents. I hate my boss. I hate my job. I wish I could drop everything and travel. I wish I could drop everything and live this different life. This isn't my calling. It's like everyone feels this way dependent. You can't crush it in every domain, if that makes sense.
Okay, so from my phone robbery, which happened about 3 days ago, and I have two very important lessons. The first thing is that nobody really cares about you. There's a guy that I got robbed at the about 6:30. It was evening traffic. Like it's like full of people on the street, like cars. And there's one motor just passed by and grabbed it. I yelled in Spanish, like it's like a robbery, robbery. This guy who saw it, maybe he's like deer in headlight effect. He didn't help at all. All the people in the car, nobody bothered. Just left me there like by myself. Yeah, that's lesson number one.
Switch it around. If you were walking in New York and some Indian got their phone snatched across the road and there's a crowd and you were walking somewhere to do, you're walking to Inzay, would you stop and chase down a motorbike for a random?
I was thinking about, oh, if there's a second motorbike pass by, I'll ask him, hey, stop, follow that moto. He robbed my phone. Those or any heroic moves. He stopped. Hey, stop, stop, stop. Wait, anyway, but lesson number two is that when I was a kid or teenager, I used to think I want a very high, low life. That's like a heroic story or entrepreneur or like traders. One day make millions and the other day lose millions. But from this incident, I realized that I just want a peaceful life because having an extra $1 million wouldn't change how I spend my days, honestly. But losing $1 million will fucking torture me.
True, true. Dude, and just to touch on the, like no one stopping to help you.
Yeah.
When I came off my bike and fucked my shoulder, fucked my,
Yeah.
died if I didn't have my helmet on, like 6 to 10 people drove by in the rain and did not stop. Like, they watched me flip over my bike, slide down the thing, practically almost kill myself, dislocated shoulder. They were honking me to get out of the street, bro. And I was like,
Oh God. Oh God.
talk about people not helping. It's like, dude, shit like that, like, will very quickly black pill you and be like, yeah, no one gives a one Russian guy eventually, after I popped my shoulder back into place, picked up my bike and pushed it up a hill in the rain. One Russian guy pulled over and asked if I was okay out of like
Oh my God.
10 to 15 people that had gone by at that point. And I was like, no one gives a single fuck. Like, there is actually no humanity left in anyone.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That's okay. And
Black Gully.
another thing I learned from this is I used to be like on the fence of Second Amendment. Now I'm pro Second Amendment. If I have a gun, I swear to God, I will shoot those two guys. I want them dead, like slaughter type shit.
It is pretty bold. Dude, losing your phone is a fuck. Did they snatch it out of your hand?
Yeah, like just like that. Like it happened so fast.
Dude, only silver lining, kind of a cool story to get mugged in Argentina. Like, two guys on a motorbike. Kind of a cool story.
The Harry Stabbings, the 20VC guy, the founder.
No.
He used to have this I don't know which round, but he's for this round of fund, three of his main anchor like the fund givers, they pulled out the last minute. So he was crying in the rain, calling his mom that everything's done, is finished. And his mom told him that the harder the situation, the better the story it is.
That's true. It's very true. Everyone loves a underdog story where someone comes back. And we can take that situation right now. It's like, dude, everything's a pendulum, bro. Like, if you're in a massive low and like things are bad, it never stays like that. The pendulum always swings back, and it's like you'll be crushing it soon. And it's like you just can't get too caught up in the highs or the lows because it will swing back at some point.
When I was calling my Dubai friend, and he gives me the advice is just to go to Dubai and do real estate because that he's pretty sure that is the fastest way to make $1 million. I think people become reliant on the path they know. When I tell him that, hey, am I just gonna wave out this wave of the AI fortune, right? And he said, I don't know, really know too much about that industry, but if you want to try it, I wish you full luck.
Yeah, dude, exactly. You ask 100 millionaires how to make 1 million, they're all going to give you a drastically different answer of what to commit to or what to do because they all made it. Like, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and that's why you just got to commit to something, bro, and then put your shaders on and be like, "Fuck it, I'm not, this is what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else."
Okay, let's talk about something else. I got a job, like or not a job, but an offer type shit. If you want to hear.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, a Chinese guy from my hometown approached me that he invited me for a 6 month or 7 month trip from Alaska, self drive all the way to South Pole.
Alaska to the South Pole.
Yes, and all the costs will be covered: food, transportation, hotel. Yeah, yeah, like just like the north to South America, northernmost point to the southernmost point, like drive through, and like I don't have to pay anything, and plus he will give me $1,000 as pocket change to buy whatever I want.
Over 7 months.
6 month, let's say, yeah. It's just I get to travel the world for free.
That's cool. That's fucking cool. But are you allowed to
That's
work while you're doing it?
No, I'm not doing it.
I hate that. It's like, that is very cool. Getting paid $1,000 for 6 months of work is bullshit. Um,
No, a 6 month, 1K every month, like a pocket change. Basically, the main catch is just to travel free because
yeah. The only
just
thing with that is the opportunity cost. Like, what could you do in
100%,
those
yeah.
7 months that
He said that, oh, you don't need any visa for the entire North and South continent. You're trilingual and you know how to video edit, operate a drone, gimbal 360, DSLR camera skills, whatever. Just
so
I'd love you to join. Uh, I'll say help out. I would say work because inevitably he's plans for the three of us because the driving will be excruciating. It'll be way better if we could split between three. But I earn not going inside.
does sound cool. It would be a cool experience if, like,
If I was in 18 or 19, I would join a heartbeat.
yeah, yeah.
How was your RMM prep?
It's good, bro. It's good. This week and next week are the hardest by far. As you can see from, dude, all I've got this year, and like my resolutions, I wanted them to be extremely simple. It was do the Ironman, make a fuckload of money. Because all of last year, I didn't focus on money at all, and, I think that was somewhat of a mistake. I think I have really good skills. I think maybe I'm blowing smoke on my own ass, but I think I'd high the amount of money I'm making does not equal the skills I possess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I can be making much more money. I just haven't put the proper time in, and I'm willing to put the time in. So, first week of March is the Ironman. That's that purple thing here. After that is just money, like make money.
Uh, yeah.
Um, Ironman prep, yeah, this week and next week are the hardest weeks. Then it starts to taper down, which means like the volume gets less and less. To put into perspective how much I'm doing, my workout yesterday, I did a 5.5 hour bike ride, a
Oh my
1
god.
hour swim.
Oh my 5 and a
Yeah, 6
Jesus.
hours total workout. I did it all with my brother-in-law who's also doing the Ironman. Um, and it's fucked. Like, I'm so fit, dude. I'm not even like I'm the fittest I've been in my life by far.
Oh my god.
That like I should be wrecked today, but I feel okay because that's how much training has been being done.
How do you
Tomorrow,
bike 5.5 hours?
we did it indoors, but you kind of break it up into two. You do 3 hours, get off, refill. You eat and drink while you're on the bike.
Uh-huh.
So you normally
Oh
do
my
3 hours, jump off, grab like refill all your bottles, grab extra food, jump back on the bike and do the 2.5 hours. So we did 180-kilometer bike yesterday.
wow. Wow.
Man,
Wow.
I can't wait till this is done, bro. It's like it is such a huge amount of time and effort. And it's like
Uh-huh.
at the end of it, I'm gonna get a medal and I'll be like, what the fuck? It's cool to it's one of those things that I'll look back on and be like, yeah, I did an Ironman and it's a cool story, but like it's a fucking insane amount of time and effort that I didn't realize when I signed up for it.
Are you gonna put the word Iron Man in your IG profile?
I'll definitely do a picture for sure. Everyone's gotta know, bro.
Okay.
Everyone's gotta know.
Alright.
Everyone's gotta know.
The next thing is I've watched I don't know, maybe 100 or at least 50,000 hours of YouTube in my life, and I'm still shocked at how bad the recommendations are. I don't know if this is true for you.
Bro, I think just there's not a lot of good content being made. I think the recommendations are good. There's just we consume all the good stuff as soon as it comes out.
I think the IG reel, even in shorts, and the IG reel is just way better.
That
For the YouTube shorts, it's just pure brain damaging, nutritionless,
true.
brain rot, mainstream, vomit, diarrhea, garbage.
Instagram has by far the best algorithm, even
Totally.
Instagram and TikTok as well. Like I'll get it. Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube
Yeah,
Shorts. YouTube Shorts,
I agree.
complete garbage. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Beast editing garbage. Like, yeah.
I think like Sam Parr said that he suspect that from the second you upload this video, the algorithm will analyze what's the components of the pictures, what are the exact words are mentioned, etc., and do a very detailed analyze.
So they've just this was a maybe 2 or 3 months ago. They replaced the algorithm with Gemini, so it'll read a transcript. It'll even look at the photos and visuals being shown. So so the algorithm has changed quite a bit. I don't know. I assume with shorts as well has changed. Bro, let me get your opinion on this because my dad thinks I'm fucking insane.
So sorry, one last thing before we move on is that I think for any algorithm, let's see IG Reels, I wish there's a chat interface so I can say, hey, stop recommending me any dancing thoughts. Just give me pure knowledge. Or Nick Fuentes.
Dude, how good are Nick Fuentes edits? They're good.
Yeah, sorry. So you're dead.
Well, you can kind of do that. If a dancing thought comes up, you can do not interested. And if you do it
Yeah.
dancing times, you won't get any more dancing thoughts. Bro, I'm gonna commit to I've never bought a coaching offer like a proper info product besides for like $20, $30, like
I
the
hope.
lowest ticket offers. I'm
Yeah.
about to buy is for 2 months of coaching, a $12,000 YouTube like one-on-one coaching
Who?
product.
Who?
This is a guy called Wizard YouTube. He's kind of I've followed him for quite a long time. Um he runs a ton of Faces channels, has done multiple channels, 6 figures plus a month. He has a lot of testimonials of his students doing 30 to 40K, 100K plus a month, YouTube channels. And 12K is a ridiculous amount to spend. This is
Yeah.
12K US. I'm not even talking AUD. 12
Uh,
US for 2 months. The way I see it, bro, if I can even add 5K a month on YouTube channels, if I can spin up a channel that's doing 10K a month, the ROI is so in your face that it's like, let's say I lose 12,000 USD and it's completely useless. Nothing will change in my life. Let's say I learn a lot and it like unlocks or saves me a few months of progress, then that would 100% be worth $12,000. If that's the way I'm seeing it.
okay,
Fuck. Shouldn't say.
as an outsider, I do want to ask you, like, from your understanding now, are you doing YouTube, right?
I'm doing YouTube. Yeah.
With all the AI slops, are we coming into the phase of that your taste is more important, or the sheer technique, the little like the gimmicks here and there, tricks and tips, or the algorithm philosophy is more important? Which way route should I think of it?
I think the thing that I think I'm most missing are they call them black hat strategies. It's like there's a bunch of very like niche knowledge in you when you're launching YouTube channels and try to make as much money as possible on YouTube channels. Like you would probably know this. If your channel has a low trust score, YouTube will not show any of your videos to anyone. And there's different techniques and ways you can get a channel's trust score higher. So as soon as you're uploading videos, it's getting impressions and getting views and getting traction right off the bat. Whereas if you have a low trust score channel, just like little black hat things, there's ways you can post videos about geopolitics or politics without getting terminated. Um, like little things that I don't have a ton of domain specific knowledge that people print money with that I want to learn. But it's all like it's
Black hat.
this
No,
yeah, this is like black hat, very like guarded knowledge that I assume I'm paying to learn, if that makes sense. So I'm not learning how to edit videos or like how to do this format of videos or like how make high quality videos. I don't care about any of that.
I'm pretty ignorant on this, but as an outsider, I would guess that on the broader picture, the large spectrum, it all comes down to better storytelling, the better content, the more engaging, the more like dopamine per second, the value of the broader pictures, and the more niche, macro perspective is more about the tips and tricks. Like you can give 5K to this YouTube rap and he will boost your channel, whatever.
Not necessarily boost the channel, just like learning the tricks of the trade. What you just said is correct for, let's say you launched Eugene,
Hmm.
like a channel, your own personal brand channel, and you wanted to grow that. Yes, it's all about storytelling. It's all about this. It's all about that. I'm more after how to maximally make money in random niches that people wouldn't even think about. Like the channel I just launched is on geopolitics, and I was like, the target audience is 65 plus. And there's no storytelling involved. It's like I want to maximize the profit that I can extract via the things I'm learning.
If you want to do it, I will support your decision no matter what, bro. Even if it turns out to be a complete scam, I'll be like, bro, like you did your best at the moment with all the given information. You did no wrong. I will still be proud of you.
Bro, here's what it's like. I just want to take a big shot. I feel like purchasing this is a big shot. It could be a fucking huge failure, and losing 12K would be shit. But I at least want to try. And dude, I like the whole Mosey thing. It's like I could put 12K into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and in a year's time, it could be fucking down $2,000, or maybe it's up 50%, and I made 3 grand. If I learn some stuff that actually moves the needle, how much could I make from running channels?
I agree.
I think it's worth a shot. Like, dude, no, everyone I've told is like, you are fucking insane for buying that level of coaching. The other thing I'm interested in is I want to eventually sell coaching and an info product myself. So I want to see how a very high ticket info product is delivered. People like Cole Mosley and everyone's like, invest in yourself, buy mentorships, buy this, buy this. It's like pay for knowledge. Fuck it. I'll try it. Let's see.
What's the founder of Squid? What's the host of his name? The Squid Talk podcast.
Is it Tyler something?
If I sure.
I saw him on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, he has his coaching. You know, uh,
Business coaching?
I know his name. He does so he posts 30 times a day on TikTok.
What are you talking about? The Squid Talk host.
Yeah, I'll show you.
You know how much his coaching is?
I'm sure you know, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I see his face everywhere.
His name is
Yeah.
Lucas.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, Luke.
Yeah.
Very, very successful. His merch, his clothing store, his Omega Society or something. His private membership group. He's very good.
Do you know the price of his coaching?
Expensive?
Expensive?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, I don't know either. Yeah, but
Offer is insane for an offer. So
but anyway, I brought him up because that last year he got a business proposal. A guy very successful. He said, "Hey, I'll teach you how to do it, but in exchange, I'll ask for 5% of equity and 10% of all the preceding earnings." He talked to 50 friends. 49 said it's the dumbest, stupidest idea. But one friend just go for it, bro. If the guy is really who you said he is, yeah, he is. Then just go for it. The worst case scenario is you become extremely successful and you give him 10%, let him write for free.
did it work out?
He said it worked out very well.
Oh,
It's
okay. Cool.
one of the best decisions.
That's a good, yeah, that's a good. Hopefully, I'll next pod, it'll be 1 month into the coaching and I'll be able to give perspective on whether it was smart or dumb. So we'll see. We'll see.
This could be a Ryan Trahan style video. Just say it out for your entire thought process in your journey.
True. Oh, cut to making 100K a month on YouTube in 3 months' time.
Just tell your audience your thought struggle. It would be extremely relatable because I'm sure a lot of people in your position are wondering if it's worth the investment or not.
Oh, what about like what my thought process is about purchasing it or not purchasing it?
Yeah, and versus the review, like your entire journey, course journey.
Yeah, true, true. Well, my thing right now is I've never bought a high ticket product. I think the most expensive info product I've ever bought is 60 bucks or something. Well, like cheap as hell. Like 60 bucks to $12,000 is insane. I don't think I've ever bought anything that expensive ever. So 12,000 is insane, and it's only for 2 months. On the other hand, I'm looking at it directly from an ROI. I've ran channels that have done 50K months.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that you can print money off YouTube. I know that this guy is respected by all the other guys in the YouTube automation space. Like, so he's held in high regard. And I also know he has a very long list of ex-coaching people that he's done testimonials with that is up 30, 40K, 100K. So I'm like, if I can run up channels, I can learn systems, I can learn the information to be running more channels, new channel, increasing revenue. It's like 12K very quickly pays for itself. And that's why I like money making info products, because it's like I invest 12,000, but my return, what if I start making 50K a month? It's like $12 a rounding error. It's like, it's not even like, yeah, I thought. So, but there's nothing else that I'd be like, oh yeah, $12,000 is reasonable, because there's only a direct money ROI that I'm looking at. So that's the comparison.
Do you know who's Patty Galloway?
Yeah, the YouTube strategist.
This guy you're talking about, is he on the same tier level with Patty?
Completely different. Patty Guy
Oh,
is more like a Mr. Beast branded channel, face channel. These are like, bro, the space that I kind of interact with is like kind of like the underground black hat, gray hat, like
okay.
more like never show their face on camera, do like more like gray area tactics to make money off, like that kind of shit. Patty is more like clean cut. He'll boost your like branded personalized channels to
If we can rewind time back a couple years ago, if somebody like could tell me the Snapchat show, like what Daniel Bitten did, like this information alone is worth 100K.
exactly, bro. It's worth what you could make a justification. It's worth 500K because next month you're gonna make 500K. Then the month after that you're making 300K, then 200K, and it's like you make it
I
back in a few months.
I distinctively remember that somebody said David Dobrik stopped posting on YouTube to he started posting on Snapchat for the shows like shorts. I was like, why? That makes no sense. I'm too lazy to move over to that. I lingerly heard about this, but I didn't dig any deeper.
Yeah, and dude, you could have been printing money. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It could be a massive failure. Out 12K. But it's the whole Mosey thing, bro. I'm going all in this year. Maybe everything blows up and I lose a lot of money and I fuck up and I can't make things work. I doubt it though. We'll see.
Where are you gonna lock in? Home or Thailand?
We'll see. I'm gonna do the Ironman. That's in New Zealand. That's in 6 weeks, and then
Hmm.
after that, I don't know. Thailand is probably the best place to lock. It's bad and good, bro, because there's more distractions there, but like life is easier and better. I get to live by myself. All the food is delivered. Washing is done for you. Cleaning is done for you. The weather's good. I don't know. I don't know. But like, I also feel like I'm like not wasting. I've spent so much time of my life in Thailand that like, I don't know. What about you? What are you gonna do?
So far, I think besides Moscow, I have another favorite city in the world. If I come to think about it, that'll be the Moscow's in summer and Bangkok's in winter.
Really?
Yeah, these are my favorite.
Dude, I didn't like Bangkok when I lived there, but in retrospect, it kind of grows on me, and I wouldn't mind living there now if I was doing like a locked in, like trying to work most of the day. Dude, I fucking love Thailand, bro. I love Thai people. I love the 7-Eleven. I love restaurants
Go to.
open 24.
Have you been to Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai?
No, I've been
Yo,
to so
bro,
many people.
promise me, give it a shot, bro. It's very
Well,
forest jungle hippie vibe.
dude, I would go live in Thailand. The one thing I want to marry probably a white chick, and they are few and far between living for long periods in Thailand.
Hmm.
That
But if you're into hiking, forest, jungle type shit, yeah, Chiang Mai is very good.
is very beautiful, bro. I had a few friends go, and they were putting up stories, and I was like, damn, that's way more like serene than I thought.
Yeah, give it a shot. Uh, just
What
a week.
what's
A
the
week.
plan for the year? Are you gonna head back to Thailand?
I'm tempted. I have no idea. I was thinking about going to Barcelona, then Egypt, then Moscow, but I just feel like that's pure distractions. Because I come to understand, like this trip to South America, I noticed myself less and less. I want to be adventurous explorer. I'm more in the mentality of finding one city that I really like to settle down, so I can lock in focus.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I'd be more willing to be in more places if I was doing like 50K a month, I'd be more willing to just explore and chill out a bit maybe. But
Have you heard of South Africa, Cape Town?
I've heard that's very good, yeah.
Ivan Ghazi and all the rich kids, they're all filming vlogs there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wealth there, I heard.
Dude, so many places to be. I feel like really though, you got to look at like rich people and where they go, and they really only go to like 5 cities. They go Miami,
Singapore,
Dubai,
Morocco.
New York is up there.
Yeah.
Do you ever see Sneeko in the streets, bro?
Ah, no, but he's back on YouTube. Good for him, bro.
And he's always good with vlogs in New York. I always think about you. I'm like, is Eugene gonna see him?
Yeah, I saw Spider-Man the other day as well.
Where is it in New York? Like, I've been in New York. Queens? Is that
Yeah,
the world famous?
if you think about the Central Square Park, the bottom right corner, and you take the train across the river, about 4 or 5 stops, that'll be my home.
Oh, dude, I want to come visit you in New York. Like, I think New York, from my outward perspective, kind of sounds like a shithole with like go on the train and there's just fucking drug. Like, you'll probably get fucking mugged or some shit. I don't know, but it's still New York. I was like, it's
Yeah,
iconic.
it is still
You
new.
always have with iconic. A lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I want to see World Trade. Have you been to the World Trade Memorial thing?
Yeah, yeah, of
What
course.
that is cool. I want to see that. Like,
This past summer, I biked around the entire island.
saw a video of you doing that.
All 5 boroughs, yeah.
How close to the World Trade Center Memorial?
By train, maybe 20 to 25 minutes. Depends on hour in the train.
If you went to Central Park, 5 minutes on train.
No, that'll be 15.
15. You ever play chess with the guys in the park?
They ask for money and they don't play free games.
Oh, okay.
But a few dollars. They can go as low as a few dollars. I've always seen like sometimes there are kids, there are young girls challenging those guys. Very interesting.
I've always wondered what like dating apps are like in a city like New York with just a shitload of people. Uh,
You
Surely
should come by.
it's just there's so many people.
You know the cheapest hostels here start at $50 a night, like 8-person dorm room.
Bro, I will get the bed buy the bug buy so you had times 100 if I buy a $50 hostel.
I googled, so it's not the bugs that bad. It's my body have this specific allergy that I developed 5 years ago. Yeah, I for the first 22 years of my life, I was extremely none allergy to nothing, but I recently developed it.
Um, Bro, if I start making good money by like the middle of the year, I'm definitely coming to America. I'll come visit you in New York if you're still there. Let's hit
Let's get
some.
let's get a Tesla with FD S, whatever they call the self-driving technique, and just drive across the country.
Bro, that was maybe go to a soccer game for the World Cup. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So my next topic is I am sure you agree with me. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you are to the end, the faster it goes. It runs out. And I can tell you, bro, the month and years go by way faster in my 20s than my teens. And I don't have any doubt that my 30s, it will go even faster.
It's scary and kind of sad. And I don't know about you, but you definitely get a pressure to like, oh, I'm getting into the stage where I should be having kids or settling down and finding a life partner and all of this. My biggest fear is you do that and you actually don't want it. It's like, what if you have a kid and you fucking hate it and can't stand it, and you make a choice that is now irreversible?
No, bro, you just go buy milk.
Yeah, but dude, not anything is reversible. That's good.
Uh, Another
I
thing,
agree 100%.
yeah. So I'm on the road for the last couple of years, 8 or 9 months a year, and the other 3 or 4 months I'm split between U.S. and China. So that's it's safe to say that I stay about 100 hotels or hostels every year. Just a few things I really hate is the check-in process should be humanless. I don't want to talk to anybody. And if you book the hotel, it has a huge discrimination of prices. It has different price on your MacBook, on an Android phone, and on your iPhone. The time, the location, where you're book it. If you directly search the hotel name, or your location shows you're at the hotel or you're at the airport, it's a very complicated algorithm and only getting more sophisticated.
Dude, what's also annoying, I noticed this on my last trip to Thailand. Hotels and hostels will give different allocations to different booking sites. So, like, Booking.com might get like 5 allocations that they can sell, and they say sold out on that. But then on Agoda or like a different platform, there's more spots that you can buy, and there'll be different prices as well for the exact same thing. It's like, bro, this is bullshit. Like, yeah.
Uh, I want to talk about the childhood influence.
Okay.
So there are two sides of this influence or observation I noticed. People think it's either the reason why I thought of this is you said you're a huge fan of the beach, whereas I'm not. If I think about my childhood, I think I went to the childhood maybe 5 times in my entire life, from the age 0 to age like 18, maybe 5 times.
Yeah, and I would have gone countless times, not only as a kid, but even in school and high school. We would skip classes in high school, all get in my car and would go drive to the beach. Oh, wow, awesome time. And I think it's literally just because you have so many positive memories at a certain place that it like becomes important for you to. And yeah, because I never lived directly in a city, or I guess have no positive reinforcement about cities. I don't really care about cities, but beaches, so much positive reinforcement that it's like becomes an important thing.
I'm sure you know the genetic versus the upbringing, the nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Again, it's not black or white. Sometimes it's gray in the middle. It's a combination. I don't really like those people that blame every single annoying trait they have to their childhood trauma. They almost use it as an excuse to offend you or be annoying, be
Um,
unbearable prick.
yeah.
And oh, so I don't have any blame or responsibility. No, bro, grow the fuck up. Yeah, your parents wronged you, but you're an adult. You can make your own choices. You don't have to be a victim all the time. I hate those people.
Yeah. This victimhood is just an unpleasant trait in anyone.
Did you see the drama or the Nick Fuentes, Sneako, the Tate brothers,
Dude,
Myron Gay?
streams. I never ever watched it. That is the one stream I've watched in like 4 years. So I was watching it as it was playing out because I no, it's a good song, bro. I love that. The beat,
I'm not gonna say the words, bro. I don't want to die.
beat goes hard. I love the beat. Dude, I think I could get arrested. They just passed hate law speeches. They after the Bondi shootings in Australia, they pushed these hate law speeches. So if you say anything anti-Semitic, if you call someone a pufta, if you say anything, I think if I say the N-word, I could face time in prison. They pushed like
Yeah, you're the new UK, bro. You're the new UK.
literally that got pushed through. So I think if I sung that song, I could go to prison.
Female in hijab will come to your door to arrest you for hate speech.
Literally, bro.
Oh, bro.
Bro, even having this conversation is like getting close to the line, man.
This video will be served as evidence for your imprisonment.
People were played in co-op, though. That is why I really dislike Australia. Like things like that. It's people because it's not as big a country. Not many people like talk about it on Twitter, and it doesn't make that big a news as like the UK or America would. But it has some of the most draconian, serious laws. More than Canada, more than the UK. It's ridiculous, bro. Big fan of all those guys. I think Clav is funny as I like Nick Fuentes. Fresh and Fit are like kind of lame. Uh, Tate.
I think Myron is. I like some of his opinions, but the other fat guy, I don't like him.
Yeah, dude, he seems like mentally not all there. And
He said he slept with 10,000 girls and some bullshit, but he's obviously not confident when talking to girls.
dude, he stutters all the time.
And he's fat, obese.
And yeah, dude. Yeah, enough said.
Yeah. How do you say his name? Clavier? Clavicular?
Clavicular. Yeah.
Yeah. I think last month, I think he's a joke. He's a clown, but now he's making $500,000 a month. And if you think about him as a philosopher trying to push his philosophy into the world, he succeeded, bro.
Yeah. Well, what I like about him, dude, is he seems like a complete autistic spurg from the forums, like from these black pill forums. And he so dedicated himself to an ideal that he was able to shake reality to his way of thinking. And I think that's respectable. And he is quite funny. He's well spoken. He explains all of his points are extremely rational. A very rational and logical point, and pushing it to the extreme to like cause a bit of controversy. But there's a truth to the things he's saying, and he's very well spoken in getting them across. And that's what I think.
Yeah.
He's not unlikable in his quest for doing it because he's so transparent and
He's so candid and honest. I love that.
exactly, bro. Which is because like if he was like kind of shifty or egotistical.
Yeah.
He would be an extremely unlikable person, but because he has this brutal transparency and authenticity, it's
Agree, agree.
actually quite yeah, I quite like him and quite enjoy listening to him. Um, which is
And
interesting.
as much as I hate it, he's every single fame or wealth or connection he got proved him right.
Exactly, yeah. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Even if he thinks he got better looking and then all of these things happened, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, maybe it's somewhere on a spectrum, but
Right.
he so passionately believed that it was, that it did happen, which is a cool story to see unfold. He was
Insane.
so sure that if he
Yeah.
got better looking, he would get more money, he would get more fame, his life would improve. And
More
that did
girls.
happen. More
Yeah.
girls. Yeah.
In contrast, did you see Andrew Tate go on other podcasts and they call Sneeko the sneaky? He's the one who played the music. I never agreed to that. And Nick Fuentes analyzed that he is being probably in his situation, he might really die or something. So just and all the Tate fans are hating him now because he used to be like anti, you know, this anti that, but now he's being very
I don't know how to judge it. Do you watch Jack Neal's interview with Tate afterwards?
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, but I didn't watch the entire thing. Yeah.
It's hard because I do think they threw Sneeko under the bus and like they were dancing and singing to it and enjoying it at the club. Uh, I don't know. I don't know who's in the right there. I don't know who's in the wrong. I think Tate has lost a bit of aura after losing his boxing thing and then going
Oh my god, yeah. He got shit
on
faced.
PPD and calling that fucking Adam dude who's unbelievably cringe. I can't stand listening to the Adam guy. Did you watch the PPD podcast?
Who's Adam?
Patrick Bet David did an interview with Tate afterwards, and Adam
Oh,
was like PPD's little puppy dog co-host. He's this 50-year-old Jewish guy, and he's like bragging about knowing the best clubs. He's single, like he's just cringe, bro. Watch the Patrick Bet David podcast and just listen to the way Tate is addressing them, and it's like this isn't the Tate from a few years ago. He's lost a bit of aura from
yeah, I 100% agree. Oh, the guy sitting on the left?
yeah. Dude, I can't stand that guy. And dude, bro, he's talking about knowing the best clubs in Miami and he's cool with all the like Miami club promoters and this and that. And it's like, dude, you're 50, you're single, and you're talking like this. It's like it's just if you were like 23 talking like that, yeah, that's it. But bro.
By the way, that group of guys that got permanently banned from all the hospitalities, I mean the restaurants, the hotels, the nightclubs in Miami, that's real already. And I think that only proves that it is true, bro. It is true. If they could snap fingers and every single yeah, every single place just knows who you are and have the like confidence to just to deny your entry. That is true, bro.
I do, yeah. That 100%. It proves a point, but I also agree with Tate's thing. I'm sure you get it on Instagram and all those different social media platforms. The anti-Semitism on these platforms is ridiculous. And it's like people are starting to blame people are giving up on trying to improve their lives because the Jews have destroyed everything. And it's like, "Oh, I can't buy a house. I can't make money because of the Jews. I can't do this because of the Jews." It's like, there's a spectrum of truth, and I think people have gone beyond where it's helpful to improving their own personal situation. If that makes sense.
I do think there's a lot of truth in their words. For example, like the whole banking system in US is extremely corrupt. Like the whole system itself, the bailout,
But it would be like you being,
bailout.
fuck it, the Jews have control of the entire financial
Why is a
system.
private bank that
Control
prints out the currency?
Agreed, 100%, and that is true, and it's a valid point, but it would be like you saying that and then being like, "Fuck it, I'm not even gonna try and make
Okay, that
no,
is not true.
Jews have everything. I can't do anything." You know what I mean? It's like that victim mentality that we were talking about before, and just using Jews have control
As an excuse and as a shield for their laziness. Okay, I got you.
but not try, which I think the movement has now crossed to.
So when I was in Argentina, I spoke to a lot of people, and I talked to two males, and both of them are very feminine. So as I asked them how do they think of Millet, and obviously, what do you think?
Dislike them, hated them.
Yeah, I was like, how is the racial, the ethnicity thing in Brazil, like everything like fits into stereotype. Thus, the saying stereotypes not they're not given, they're earned.
But well, honestly, you can pretty much like just demographically, if you saw a 21-year-old white girl, you'd be like, yeah, liberal. And we stick to that rule as well, where late 20s young men, it's like, are they more likely going to be woke, or are they more likely going to be
But
Republican?
but when I talk to these two guys, I didn't even reveal. I didn't even dare to reveal to them my like orientation. Not orientation, but philosophy. No, political side, because I don't want them to start being defensive. So I just tell them I don't know anything. I'm here to learn from you. And so they, oh, we need to pay all the teachers, right? They teach our children. We need to pay all the doctors. They need to have a good salary, and this is a good salary number. I want everybody to be paid. And but where the money comes from, like I asked them that in their mind, the bread just automatically grows on the shelves, and they must play the god to distribute evenly to everyone. In Chinese, we call them the boundaryless love, the virtuous Saint Mary, but has zero economic
Yes.
knowledge.
It's interesting. And to my understanding, Malay has done quite well in Argentina. He, like, stopped hyperinflation and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
made big strides in the country. So yeah.
Surprise, if you cut all the waste, you stop your government stop being in a deficit, and when you're not in deficit, you don't have to pay extra money, and when you don't have to pay extra money, you don't have inflation. Surprise, surprise.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, do you have any big topics you want to hit? I kind of need to get back to work.
So let's do that. In the future, with AI, the robotics, the working would be optional, just like gardening nowadays. It would be a hobby, not a necessity.
I disagree, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. Here's why. The agricultural revolution was what promised and should have made people go from working 40 hours a week to only 5 to 10. But humans created so much bullshit, made up work that everyone magically has a magical 40 hours a week of work, but they're really just shuffling papers and doing meaningless shit that doesn't matter. And I think if people don't work that much, and enough people don't work, that's how you get revolutions, and that's how you start to lose control, and that's how bad things start happening. So I think as AI starts taking more actual meaningful work, more bullshit, paper pushing that people think is important but really doesn't do anything will grow to fill the void. And there will be no optional utopia where people aren't working. They'll just be doing made up bullshit that they think matters.
Maybe there in the future to be a job you hook up all the wires to your brain to give AI training data for how your brain like give different chemicals when stimulated by different visuals. That'd be a legit job.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, the last topic before I let you go. I think Gemini 3 is way better than GPT-5. Period.
Agreed, bro. Agree.
Yo, bro,
Say that.
every single person I talk to say so.
Uh, Dude, Nano Banana 3, oh my god. That is the most insane image prompting tool, and it's so useful for YouTube. It's ridiculous.
The video, and also like as a big traveler, Gemini directly give you the Google Map, the hyperlink. You click it, it automatically opens it. Yeah, just tell me the best places, and it's a Google Map link, and you click it, and you can add to the bookmarks.
Bro, it's impress. Gemini is it perfect, and it does hallucinate and go crazy every now and again. But from where they were when ChatGPT first came out and the AI that Google was doing to catch up and surpass in most ways in just a few years, it's super impressive. And yeah, agreed that Gemini.
Yo, bro,
is
I
superior.
have you heard of this paradox? The more advanced something is, the more like you actually waste time on it. Like for example, like when people invent the cars, oh, we don't have to travel an hour to get work now. We can drive 15 minutes. But guess what? People spend more time in the cars because they're now going to more places. So it's with the AI. Like I
Uh,
never imagined I would Google and search so many things in my life. Now every day I talk to an hour or two with them. Like I gathered a few of the latest topics, I would never thought about Googling in my life. So the first one is ini or Audi is actually related to the sexual experience.
What?
Do you get it? Ini or Audi, Audi,
Belly button?
ini. No, the
I don't know. I'm not picking up when you put it stuff, bro.
okay, okay. My bro first time they got disconnected. The female organ sometimes they are, or sometimes they are inside.
Oh, okay. What is that
Yeah,
based on?
is that really related to how much sexual experience they have?
No, no, that's not true. Is it?
Then what is it? What determines it?
Genetics.
I'll say more hormone. Yeah,
It is.
it's not.
You're born like that.
It's somewhere in the middle. It has to the hormone. If you have sex too early or too early in your life, it's more hormonal. The color, it has something to do with. It. So it's not 100%. So it's just
Is that
and
what
what's
you
the
meant AI?
yeah? I get just and in the same chat, I would ask, what's the birth rate of Baltic and Nordic countries? You know, it's like crazy stuff. The nuclear energy, biotech cure, all those things.
What we should do is upload the transcript of this podcast and get it to like break down if we're retarded. Like, give us like a psycho analysis of, like what are
Hey, you know, because
spots? What are the
yeah,
blind spots? What are the good ideas? What are the rubbish ideas? Like, are we missing
because
things?
when you talk to Gemini, you get into the flow, you know,
Yeah.
of branching 1,000 directions to different ideas.
Dude, chatting to chatbots is actually much more enjoyable than chatting to most humans. Can't deny that. Because it's like chatting to like a 300 IQ person with instant access to all knowledge of humans.
Oh, people always thought we don't have to ever work again, but throughout the history of humankind, it was never true. You know, during the Industrial Revolution, when we built all the factories, oh, we don't have to ever work again.
Yeah.
You know, during the Victorian era, when electricity was discovered, yo, bro, we never have to work it. We got electricity now.
Exactly. Bro, and I think we were born to work and born to chase something. Like,
Yeah, people say
cool differently.
I was like, bro, we still have all those cancer and STDs haven't been cured. Go work on that.
Yeah. There's always gonna be something, bro.
All right. So to conclude this pod, I think live longer is the ultimate W because sometimes you don't need to spend millions to get something, uh, to buy something to outcompete someone. Instead, you could just wait a few years and boom, your living standard trumps the richest man on earth maybe 10 years ago.
Dude, I've never thought of that, but that's so true. That's so true.
You beat someone by living longer than them. It doesn't mean you have to have a couple more million.
Here's the like counter to that. The way you feel and your day-to-day fulfillment isn't based on your objective quality of life, or we would all be like constantly euphoric because we have shelter, we have all the food that we could want, we have all of our needs met. Your objective fulfillment and like how you like feel if you're like happy or sad is more so based on how you're doing in comparison to everyone else. So even if your quality of life gets fucking 10 times better, but everyone else's quality of life gets 100
Great point.
you're gonna feel like shit because you're at the bottom of the hierarchy and you're like, what the fuck? Like everyone else is so much better than me. Even though objective your life has gotten 10 times better. So
In
that's something.
at least in the United States, we're no longer playing the survival game. We're playing the status game. Let's say in Miami, why the fuck you need to drive a Lamborghini when any other four wheeler can get you to your destination, right? It makes zero sense to be fair.
Objectively better as well.
Yeah, it's way less comfortable to sit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the status game we're playing. That's what politics is all about. That's all the billionaires are competing. For us, it's unimaginable for billionaires to think, oh, I'm not rich enough. Because they're playing the numbers game. Oh, my yacht is 10 meters shorter. Yeah, on a deeper?
Yeah. On a deeper conversation, the things that society pushes, because there's status games in different things. If society wanted to push status is based on how big your family is and how many kids you'd have. Do you know how fast the fertility rate would decrease? But like the status game that people play, it's a very materialistic and like how many followers do you have? What car are you driving? Like how much clout do you have? It's like very like shallow and vapid things. So yeah, if status games change to be yeah, how big is your family? What value are providing? I think things could be a lot better. That's a much deeper and like we need to ask Gemini about that.
That was Firepod. To cap everything, just give me some last words on the 27 thing, on the harshness of life.
Bro, I think to remember everything's a pendulum. It sounds like you've had a few big L's and just remember that everyone goes through it and that when you go through it down, the pendulum is going to swing back up and you'll be due for a lot of wins and things will improve rapidly. Things never stay bad and never stay down. I think always keep in the back of your mind, everyone feels behind and it's different domains that people will feel behind in. And it is the most common thing 27, 28, 29 as you approach your 30s, start to panic and think, I should be making more money. I should have been further along in this aspect. I should be more settled down. I should have found this. Literally everyone thinks that. Everyone I speak to thinks that. And I think just knowing that is comforting and know that it will pass and the pendulum will swing back up and things will get better. So don't get too caught up in the downs and then remember when things are good again and you're crushing it. Don't get too caught up in the ups either because a down will come back. A rainy day is coming for us all, just as a sunny day is coming too.
Maybe this time is different. This is the end. More ups, no more up. I'm walking from the beach all the way to the deep sea. There's no up anymore.
Yeah, well, just remember you're not at rock bottom, so things can get worse before they get better.
I thought I was at rock bottom 3 months ago, but I was keeping it lower and lower. How low can you go, literally?
All right, bro, let's do it again in a month.
Yeah.
But
But
keep in touch.
I do want to do it before Iron Man or after.
Well, it's in 6 weeks, so we can do one before and then I'm gonna start coaching, so that will be 1 month. Dude, the next two podcasts, one will be halfway through the coaching, one will be the end of the coaching.
Wow.
Give a good update of like, did this help?
Yeah. My final word is everything is about a perspective. If you one says, "Oh, I wasted my entire life doing nothing," in another word, you didn't get tragically killed by an accident. You didn't get cancer. You didn't get paralyzed by whatever sport incident. So you lived a pretty successful life in comparison.
Exactly. And bro, nothing matters at the end of the day. No one is thinking about you. No one really cares about you. So whether you crush it or don't crush it, there's comfort in the fact that like nothing fucking matters.
Yeah. So call your mom, tell her you love her, because she's the only one that cares about you. And tell your bro
Good.
you love them.
Love you, bro. Good pod. Yeah, it's 5 pod as
Dang.
it is.
Yeah. Enjoy the steak, because you might not have it again.
Exactly. Exactly. Peace, bro. Always a pleasure.
Likewise.
Peace.